Digital literacy is really important for older people. It's something that is evolving day by day, so it is hard to keep up with it. It can be overwhelming, and the idea of having to learn all that in one go can be overwhelming. We're also aware that because of things moving forward digitally, that people are getting left behind. The difference with the smart cafes was that when you're looking at different aspects of digital literacy, we were doing it in a way that was slow and patient.
The Smart Cafes programme was developed by Louth Local Development Company in partnership with Alone in order to enhance digital literacy among older people in County Louth. The initiative was designed to provide a community space for older people to learn about digital skills and enhance their understanding of using the internet and technology.
What actually happened was, the first day, it would have been about just using your smartphone and looking at all the buttons on it and what things do. They're all sitting more or less in a kind of theatre style, facing the tutor that's there. On the Thursday, it becomes more of the buns are brought in, the tea and coffee is there, and it becomes more like they're sitting in a cafe because they're now sitting across the table from other people of their own age who are also learning, and it develops more of a social atmosphere.
Well, when I came, I joined the beginners class and I said, I don't really need that, but I did really need that. And then we went on to advanced and we did learn something each time.
What I hadn't realised was how functional the iPhone is in comparison to the laptop. It's a bit like having a laptop in your hand. I, for now, will book my tickets to England, also look at submitting bills through the phone instead of how am I going to get it onto the laptop.
The big difference in this project is the digital champions, and that's from our partners Alone. It wasn't just the teacher then and me in the room. It now became digital champions sitting in amongst the other people, sitting around the table.
We trained 20 digital champions who are older people who had a bit of experience and a bit of knowledge in digital literacy, who worked directly with the older people in the local community. Learning from somebody who's your own age really makes a big difference in terms of how accessible that is. Having been through it all before, they bring a type of experience to it that a younger person never really could. So loneliness and social isolation are the two most common reasons that older people come to Alone for support. And we see that digital literacy has a really significant impact in reducing that level of loneliness. WhatsApp and social media, being able to book a train ticket or look up transport timetables, to carry out online banking. So we find that it can really help an older person improve their independence. It offers more choice to them in terms of how they engage with services, and it benefits their well-being.
So you could see the difference, and then they were coming back in the next week and going, I tried that out, yeah, that was great, yeah, I bought myself a bag, or whatever it was, so that they were actually saying what they did with the learning. And so then you knew that this is happening. There's a growth.
Well, one good thing was I often wondered what would happen if I fell, ended up in hospital. How would people know who I was? Kim showed us how even though the phone's locked, you can still make an emergency call, and all the family are on that now, so that's another bit of confidence.
Seeing the funding, we were delighted because it was something that would carry on from the work we had already done. We've done things like this on our own, but doing it with the partner really helped because they brought their own aspect, that digital champion aspect. We were delighted with that. We'd never done it before, and it was something that really, really worked.
By providing this training and by increasing and enhancing digital literacy among older people, you're opening up a whole new world of supports.
I would say to anyone, definitely come to this course because it is brilliant and it's so helpful. It's made me more confident and more capable of communicating with the outside world.
This project was supported by the Collaboration and Innovation Fund as part of the Adult Literacy for Life strategy.